How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at a bunch of people who are faking it till they make it. They go and buy a car and then rebrand it or make it look like a different car. I don't know why you would do this. You know you're living a lie, and anyone who climbs in or any real car enthusiast is going to know you're living a lie. So who are you trying to impress? Little kids that don't know? That's a little creepy. Anyways, if you guys want to submit any posts to me, send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips at gmail.com. Let's go ahead and dive right in. The first post is a 2007 Ford Mustang Deluxe Coupe 2-door, $4,800. That's a decent price for a 2007. If it was a GT at least, that would be a really good price. Now, looking at this photo, though, I mean, it looks like a 2013, 2014 Shelby GT500. So I'm a little bit confused on why he's... It's a 4.0 Shelby. I don't think Carroll Shelby would put a 4.0 V6 in any of his cars. I'm pretty sure he's rolling over in his grave right now. Rest in peace, Carroll Shelby, but I'm sorry someone had to disrespect you. Oh my God. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it doesn't look half bad, the conversion, but I mean, it's just disrespectful at that point, man. You're trying to fake a Shelby. It's one thing to rebadge your car as a Shelby, but to change the whole front end to a Shelby? That's just disrespectful right there. He's got racing stripes. The only racing he's going to be doing is running away from all the real car enthusiasts, as they call him a clown. He also has the clown color scheme, red and white, straight up clown. Wheel setup, why am I even going to talk about it? Who cares about his fucking wheel setup? The interior, yeah, I don't think Carroll Shelby would rattle can the interior red. Just doesn't seem like a Carroll Shelby type thing to do. R.I.P. Carroll Shelby. I want to see underneath the hood if he has the guts to show me. I don't think he does. Yep, doesn't have the guts. Don't have the guts. And he also don't have the horsepower. Why would anyone in their right mind do this? Like, you know you're living a lie. You're living a lie. You're in a manual transmission V6 Mustang, and you're going to go ahead and try to turn it into a Shelby GT500? At least motor swap it. At least do something. Instead, all you did was make yourself look like a clown. In his descriptions, he says, questions answered here will be ignored. That doesn't even make any damn sense. His description doesn't really list why he thought it was a good idea to make his car look like this. If he made it look like just the front end was a Shelby, that'd be fine. But badging it as one, that's a no-no. And whoever did your paint sucks at making it match. Next car is a perfect running car, apparently. $3,600. I will be the judge. It is a 2009 Pontiac G5, has 98,000 miles. It is a 5-speed, and his first mod listed is a performance chip. So you know this thing is a piece of shit. Looking at the front end, looks absolutely disgusting. I am embarrassed just by looking at this car. I can only imagine the person driving this shit around. I mean, that's like a life of embarrassment, but just looking at it is embarrassing. Talking about it is embarrassing. Underneath the hood, you have the holy grail of intakes. It is the long penis intake. You got the two testicles here going into the penis intake manifold. Why would you buy this intake? This has got to be the stupidest shit I've ever seen. It straight up looks like a dong. Like, why? Why would you buy the intake that looks like a dong? I don't get it. It's overall just a piece of shit. The gladiator spikes on the Steelies, like, why? No one's going to try to steal your Steelies, buddy. Like, why have the gladiator spikes? You're not fending anyone off from stealing your Steelies. Fart can on the rear. This thing probably sounds like a piece of shit. I mean, honestly, with that intake and that fart can, this thing has got to be the fastest car I've ever reviewed. I mean, you got the glizzy intake. Damn. I want to read his description. Yeah, so his first thing is performance chipped, CPU and code reader, tuned. I've had this car for 3 years and don't mind not selling it, but need to upgrade work vehicles. Needs repainted, but gets lots of compliments as is. From who? Who is out there complimenting this man's ego? You got the RICER double-decker Amazon wing with the Vampire Fang combo on the rear. You got the Home Depot special air intake that doesn't lead anywhere. Come on, let's be realistic here. Where does this lead? Because underneath your hood, your fucking dong intake is on the left-hand side, but your air scoop is on the right-hand side. So what the fuck is going on here? It would have at least made sense to make it go over your dong intake, but at the same time, you just don't got that much brain power because look at your damn car. If your whole car is looking like this, why am I expecting so much from you? $3,600 gets you that. Next car is a Honda Del Supra. God, I mean, the Supra headlights look great, but when you go and you toss them on a Honda Del Sol, it looks fucking atrocious. This guy made his Del Sol look like a Supra. This guy's Del Sol has seen some fucking shit, and it looks like Sid from Ice Age from how wide his eyes are apart. Is this Woah Vicky? Is it that Woah Vicky influencer? I can't believe that person is an influencer. Influencer of what? Anyways, what's up with this Del Sol? What's going on here? Everything looks fine except for the front end. Like, everything about this car, if this car just had some nice front bumper with Del Sol headlights, I probably wouldn't have even put it in a video because the rest of it looks fine. The wheel setup looks cool. The exhaust is whatever. Underneath the hood, sure, he's got some little things here and there, an aftermarket intake, maybe some aftermarket headers. Who cares? It looks fine. But at the same time, you go and you make your Honda Del Supra, the Honda Del Sol, look like a Supra. Like, why? Why in your mind would you do this? First of all, it's the wrong car brand. You have a Honda and a Supra is a Toyota, so why are you trying to make it look like that? And at the same time, it just doesn't look right. Like, if you would have made it a miniature version of the Supra front end, sure, but that looks like you glued a Supra's face to your Honda Del Sol. It just doesn't work. I guess at some angles it looks okay, maybe this one, but the headlights just look way too big for this car. I mean, Supra's a pretty decently sized car, especially compared to a Del Sol, and it just doesn't work. He says it needs nothing, 5-speed with a B18, so it's probably a pretty fun car, but at the same time, you made it look like a Supra. A few of you might like this, and that's fine with me. Everyone can have different tastes. It's just kind of stupid. Next car is a 2000 Mitsubishi Eclipse for $18,000. Where did this guy get this figure from? This guy better have some good-ass mods. Let's take a look. Right off the bat, I'm betting he doesn't have jack shit underneath the hood. I'm going to place some money. I bet underneath the hood he probably has a shit-ass intake, and that's it. Oh, maybe some pool noodles? We haven't seen those in quite some time, and I haven't looked at these photos, so I don't know. But let's take a look. Right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of horsepower on that hood. I mean, he's got squares right here. I bet those squares do something, and then fake hood scoop, which is pretty aggressive. Looks like a Challenger hood scoop almost. And then some more fake vents, which is nice. But besides that, the squares are what I'm really intrigued about. The interior, you got the Spider-Man detail right here. We got the blue mats, the red spray-painted seats. You can tell they're spray-painted too because, well, it's wearing off, which means whatever clothes this dude's been wearing, he has red ass cheeks now. It's an automatic transmission, which is kind of a joke. Nowadays they're cool, but back then, I mean, manual was king. And more red spray painted shit, which just looks atrocious. Yep, more red spray painted shit. I think we see a common trend here. It's a bunch of bullshit. He has wide body fenders, yet no wide body fitment. Classic RICER. Going to the rear, we got some fake exhaust tips. More classic RICER, probably adding like 15 imaginary horsepower each. Eclipse, GT. Something ain't adding up. His taillights look like ass. He just put some sort of overlay over them, and it was probably the worst decision this guy made besides buying this car. This poor car, man, it's been through some shit. Like, this car has been abused, and it's bad. Now, he doesn't show what's underneath his hood, but I think we can imagine what's underneath that hood. He says it's a 4-cylinder, and I do not speak Spanish, but he does put the 100 emoji, so I'm sure it's got like 100 more horsepower than factory. At least that must be what that means. You know you're selling a quality car if you put the 100 emoji. I can't believe this guy fucking is asking $18,000 for it. Is it not in like American money? Like, where is this thing? Okay, it is in Mexico, so I don't know. Maybe it's in Mexican money. But still, I feel like it would say 18,000 pesos. Is that how you say it? I'm whiter than rice, so excuse my shit accent. Moving on to the Infiniti R35. I meant G35. It's a 2004 Infiniti G35. I was mistaken because, I mean, let's be honest here. It looks like a GTR. I mean, if you go and you put the GTR front bumper on your car, I mean, it looks like a GTR. Now, what I really love about these photos is, you know, usually people wait till after they're done washing the car to take the photos. This guy couldn't fucking wait. He was like, I can't wait to get rid of this shit. Take the photos right now. Take the photos, man. I'm gonna fucking wet this bitch down. I want you to get the photos of me just jizzing all over this thing. The car itself, besides the R35 front bumper, doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks like the typical G35. It's got some ugly ass wheels on it. And overall, it's a depressing car. But besides that, it's not that bad. Now, he says it's a forest green color. I don't see that. It looks like fucking black to me. Maybe I'm blind, but it looks fucking black. I want to read his description really quick, okay? We've seen enough of it. He doesn't have too many interesting photos. It's a very bland-looking car. Even with his fake GTR bumper, it's bland as shit. That's how you know you fucked up. Forest green color, engine tuned, TV, leather seats, sunroof. Car sounds like a beast, super fast. Engine tuned. Again, just in case you forgot, you know, from 5 seconds ago, he mentioned that the engine was tuned. But now the engine is also tuned, so that's good to see. Yeah, I'm sorry, buckaroo. I don't care if your engine is double tuned like you advertise. This thing is fucking hideous. If you wanted a GTR, you should have bought a GTR. If not, you have no business driving around a fake GTR. All right, last car is a Nissan 350Z. It's on sale. It's not for sale. It's actually on sale right now. So he's asking $6,900 giggity. These are the worst fucking photos I've ever seen. I mean, they show a lot of detail, like his really bad sticker job. I mean, you can see bubbles from here. But I mean, he doesn't show anything really with these photos. Like you got some finger right here. I mean, he doesn't show fucking anything. This is gotta be one of the ugliest fucking cars I've ever seen. But besides that, I mean, these photos are even worse. Like, it really goes to show that stupidity and cars don't go together. You don't know how to take photos, and on top of that, you don't know how to modify your car, because this thing looks like fucking dog shit. Now you guys might be saying, Drew, you're being really mean, man. This guy really put time into his car. Dude, this guy spent 15 minutes putting stickers on his car. That's it. That's not time, okay? We spend real time putting, you know, hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears into our car. 15 minutes of stickers. And I know it took 15 minutes because there's fucking air bubbles underneath every single one of them. It takes more time than 15 minutes to not get air bubbles. So I guarantee this guy spent 15 minutes slapping these bad boys on. That shit just looks like tape to me also. And he called it a day. He didn't even, like what's going on here? What's the theme of this car? Bad decisions? Because that's what it seems like. You got your candy cane wing. You have a skull guy on the roof with bubbles, of course, you know, because who fucking gives a shit how it looks. You got Wolverine just scratching everything. You got some tribal flames going down the side that are on the wrong side, by the way. They look like they're spears now or some sort of bayonet. You got a dragon here, which is really cool. Some random white duct tape just all over the car. Don't know what's going on with that. More tribal shit. This one's actually on the correct side, but it's just done very poorly. Like, this is supposed to line up with your wheel well. Dumb shit. And, yeah, that's it. That pretty much sums up this guy's build. Oh, and a panther on the hood with more tribal flames and another skull dude. This guy got two of everything. You got two skull dudes on your car. And never once do we actually just see the full front bumper. We never get to see it. I never get to see the whole car. This is depressing. I want to read his description. In the world of sports cars, the more you spend, better the look you get. Okay, nice sentence, buckaroo. I could not afford high-end, luxurious cars. I bought just a fundamental sports car, and over a period of time, its appearance and outlook got better and better and became more and more attractive. We're talking about this car, right? Like, we're talking about this thing? Okay, all right, let's keep going. For instance, gray was the original color. I did not like much of a classic color. Few grands gone in to match Nissan factory red, grip thin tires, cool rim, spoiler, body art, stripes, you name it. Where are your stripes? You don't have racing stripes. These fucking duct tape things you got going on? That's not stripes. Okay, let's keep going. This is entertaining. I actually like this. I'm waiting for the climax. If you have to calculate the sell price today, it should ideally be the car's price plus expenditures. Expenditures, I can't pronounce that. Plus expenditures made. However, I decide to ask for just the car price, all decorations you get for free, as it was my personal choice. How much is he asking? $6,900? Yeah, it's not a bad price. I never wanted to sell the car. It was crafted per my personal liking. However, I am buying a new outdoor Jeep, needed some cash for down payment, and to keep the monthly payment on the low. If you are not a big fan of work or do not want to draw attention/attraction when you fly on the highways, you can peel off my artwork, stripes, and unscrew the spoiler. It's totally removable and won't leave a scratch. I think that the spoiler would leave a scratch. I think that spoiler is bolted in. I think it's going to leave more than a scratch. You would be able to restore it to its basic sports car, which is contrast of red, black body trim, super simple. Car is in great condition as you see yourself. Miles 120K, clean Carfax. You pay $69 bottom price, walk away with the title and key in hand. I won't be able to hold it for long. First come, first serve. Absolute serious buyers only. No negotiation will be entertained. 6,800 and you get my work of art. I added that last sentence in there. I think that's what he should have included. Yeah, he is right. You could just peel off all these stickers, and I think that would be the wisest decision for you to do. I just have no idea what the fuck's going on in this car. I would like an explanation. Anyways, if you want that car, 6,900 and it's yours. No negotiations. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. I am going to get my Mustang headers tomorrow. I am excited. I will have a video wrapping them. So keep your eyes out for that. Subscriber, car roast, maybe tomorrow. It might just be a Rice or Nice. We'll have to see what kind of cars I can pick. Anyways, subscribe to see more videos like this one. And until next video, peace.